there's nothing left to do but to crank over those engines, gearheads, because 'tis none other than us, the Lugnutz Podcast.
We're going to do lots of stuff this week. Chevy check stuff. IIHS test stuff. BMW does stuff. QX stuff. And we have more stuff. Lots of car stuff. Mostly all car stuff.
Enjoy the show. Drive on, Lugnutz.
Drive on as I toss my axe off stage. We want you to toss yourself over here to facebook.com/Lugnutz Podcast or on over to our website of pjandwh.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our luggy and nutty polished content coming to you ever so slightly behind, just like this first story.
Just when you think they bolt on the bolt, Chevy is doing a new 2027 Bolt. They found surprising ways to do it.
Yeah.
It comes down to, Chevy says, maintaining that quality comes surprisingly simple.
Okay.
Fairfax Assembly Plant, Kansas City.
Well, this advice is coming after all the fires, you know? Like, after all the fires happened, yeah. I mean, it turns out this is simple.
Well, what do we have here? Instead of mixing trims, colors, configurations randomly across the assembly line, they matching LTs and RS models together to help workers stay focused.
Right.
Reducing mistakes, fleeing up floor space. If I say it enough times, I'll get it right.
Or fleeing floor.
They
even got me. Goddamn. Freeing up floor space. Yeah.
They help workers stay focused, reduce mistakes, free up floor space, and cuts down paint shop downtimes. Less cleaning.
Yeah. Well, especially in the paint shop. If you have any kind of quality assurance control, when it gets into the paint shop and you get the nibs, the little runs and stuff like that pops up during production, why is it happening? And if you correct that, then that's going to be less time in the body shop and then you got to respray it and redo it. Or if it actually gets to the dealership, because sometimes that happens, then you got an even bigger bill.
Just put a teeny bit of flake in the paint, and then people just look at that.
Yeah, ship it.
And they don't really.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong. I don't work in paint. I work in psychology.
They do look at the flake, though. They look at the flake when you have it in the paint thing.
I had a blue. I don't have it anymore, but it was little blue Mazdas. Oh, it had that little blue with that flake in there.
Well, that's what I love about the Acura. Is so even as dirty as it is, you can still see the flake. The silver in the gray car in there, they got some flake in there, and you can still see it even though it's dirty. Yeah. You know, I'm like, look at you.
Well, back to General Motors. General Motors has openly studied manufacturing methods pioneered by Toyota. If you're gonna study someone, you might as well study the best.
Well, yeah, they were the automotive nerds. They were the ones that studied the industry, and they were like, well, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just gonna do that better over here.
Traces back to an NUMMI joint venture in California where Toyota famously helped GM. And Michael Keaton came to save the day.
Yeah.
I can't remember the rest of that movie.
Oh my God, I
not
looked
be
it
related. They might not.
I looked it up after the last time we mentioned that.
Did I mention
and I made
that
it
again? I mentioned that before.
Well, yeah, I made it the title of the part of the title of the podcast.
It was always on when you have to
I can't
back in the
remember,
day when you had to have cable. It was always on cable.
Oh my God, yeah, and I can't remember it.
That's why it comes to mind.
I'll be yelling at myself again because I'm going to be Googling it
Don't bother. Just someone comment below.
Yeah, comment below.
Also comment if you're wrong names too, just to see
yeah,
if you watched the whole show. But they should be clever. Yeah. Anyway, pioneered. We were talking about Fairfax.
Yeah.
They're the first time improvement process called electric first time quality,
Okay.
where vehicles pass an electrical inspection.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. They do that for a house, don't they?
Oh, hold on. Up until now, you were just assuming everything went fine.
Yeah.
And you're surprised that things went wrong because no one was checking.
Oh, yeah, you just kind of sorted out a warranty, but then when your warranty numbers are out of this world, you're like, what the fuck
when
is
you
going
want to
on
make
here?
IIHS top quality and dependability studies. If you
Well-
all got 10 out of 10, like, people's heads would explode.
I mean, yeah, but, now we should focus on that.
Factories also use a clone body shell to keep the production line moving when vehicles need to be pulled. It has an interior that looks like an SUV.
A normal Chevy SUV interior, but the back end.
It has the interior of a General Motor
Yeah, I mean, back end.
from a company.
Looking, rather Ford, actually. Kind of gives me that Escape. Or not Escape, the Explorer. Yeah, when they first switched over to those newer body styles. Reminds me of an Explorer. So, once again, just kind of being similar and reminiscent of another brand.
Well, the lessons learned on the Bolt will be carried through to the Equinox and the Buick lineup. Which, last check, I think Buick was doing pretty good on its own. So
They are, yeah.
Buick should lead the list in.
And they were higher in reliability than either of us even thought.
We
when
were
did
so
that story.
shocked
It was
when
so
it came up last
wild.
time. How reliable that they're like, but they were up there.
Then
on
you think, like,
reliability.
how few of these stories, how little do we actually talk about Buick?
Well, we will talk about two cars in particular with this next story. Cars crashing. IIHS has tested 16 cars. Only 2 came out with top safety awards.
Oh, that's important.
Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, has released the latest safety results of 16 models, but only 2 received the award for top safety. Top safety picks for those awards 2026, Hyundai Palisades and the Toyota Prius. We have photos below.
Yeah, and then we got the winners here. Jesus, I mean, Prius.
Have the Toyota Prius achieved nearly perfect crash worthiness and crash prevention scores.
Oh,
The Palisades, built after November 2025.
okay, very important there. Yeah.
Quality for top safety pick award. They received changes to the rear safety belt.
Okay.
Buckle.
Yeah.
If you don't have those changes, you're not top safety.
I mean, if it's just down to
makes
a
all the
belt
difference.
buckle, though, I think that's still pretty safe. That's still pretty good. I mean, a Prius been around for, Jesus, over like 20 years now. I mean, they've been around forever.
They look way different.
They do. Oh my God, the first ones look so dorky, but now they got sharp edges. They hit their adolescence.
And we know what the Hyundai Palisades look like when it's in a front-end crash.
Yeah,
Because that was
this is the top picture. Yeah.
For top safety picks, car must meet the following criteria. Good rating in small overlap front, moderate overlap front, side crash test, acceptable good ratings for headlights. Good ratings, pedestrian front crash prevention for vehicle-to-vehicle crash prevention.
Yeah.
Vehicles results show size and body style have little bearing on the model's safety.
Well, yeah, especially with the crumples.
Where people think SUVs are safer, they're not. They're more dangerous to other people on the road because it gives you a false sense of superiority,
Oh yeah,
dominance on the road, so you're more aggressive and more likely to kill someone.
Yeah. I mean, you don't see very many aggressive Priuses out there. But watch out, because they're wily.
The SUVs, it's because you're up higher and you're looking down on everyone.
Oh yeah.
Psychology.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, when I had my SUV, I definitely got some of that posture. You know, I mean, I definitely got some of that posture with the SUV. It's one of those things that, you know, I do like being down lower, but just being able to. What are you guys doing? Oh, I'm going around these people. The height of that in traffic alone is very convenient, and I do miss it. But
I don't really buy. I've driven a car all my life in an area that snows really bad once every 5 years, and like.
yeah, no problems really. I mean,
I have to go to work those days, and I get there without a problem.
you know, so there's definitely you know, cars out there that'll help you get from A to B no matter what. But you know, when it's reliable with the crash test, that's what really matters, especially with how many different crashes they're judging on the front ends, because that's one of the things that I forget the anagram, but it's the National Highway and Traffic Safety Administration. You get a lot of stuff from those guys on car models too, but they don't always talk about. Well, yeah, but in the 1/3, it turns out a lot of people would die because of the G-forces because it's not crumpling correctly. So that's where a lot of those
crumple zones,
different crashes, side impacts, and smacking this thing all around really helps to show which one of these cars is actually going to protect you.
Yeah. Everything really changed when crumple zones came into the picture for cars.
I mean, I'll never forget. It was I sold a Sentra, and then the next day there was like a article that came out that said it did horrible in the 1/3 crash test. And then, like, everybody coming in, they were just like, yeah, but what about this? And you're like, I guess you die.
There's two ways to buy a car. That looks cool.
Yeah.
Or you could look up all the information. Or you could just tune in right here every week, and we'll just tell you all about them, and just like this next story. First look. This is it.
Ooh.
This is Audi's new flagship, the Q9. Offers up to 7 seats, easy access, third row, large panoramic sunroof.
Just the simple
With
gray and black and red.
Transparency switch. Don't want to burn that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You gotta be able to turn that glass roof off, man. Oof.
And new 4D sound system. Turns music into an immersive experience.
What's the extra dimension?
Do I need to be immersed in my music when I'm driving? I'm driving.
You know, I don't need to
When I'm driving, I don't always even put anything on.
I don't need to be taken off into another dimension because traffic's so bad. Like, you don't need to, like, add this isn't a theater.
Yeah.
You know, we're not watching a movie. We're driving. You know, I mean, there is something to having a nice tune while you're driving, listening to some music. But I don't really think you need, like, an immersive experience. We're not watching Avatar. You know what I mean?
Well, speaking of Avatar, for the first time, all doors can be operated electrically.
That's kinda cool.
Sunroof, Bang & Olufsen system, 4D sound, features syncing, rhythms, music, creating immersive matching to colors, lights, and art on the cover.
That's cool and all, but the actual opening doors, I always wondered. Once they did that for the sliding doors on the vans, I was wondering how long till we just take these humans out of this equation. Do we need to rattle everyone's windows when we shut the door? Or can we just have a robot take care of that and just here, I'll open it, and now I'll close it for you. There you go. Now that's nice and easy. You know what I mean? I mean, how many people would just be so much it'll be quieter.
It's generally in those are only in Rolls Royce.
Yeah, it'll be. Oh my God, I wouldn't even. Could you imagine like a Hyundai with that feature? It would never work.
Well, this
like a
one
Fiat?
has new fabric, wood trims, premium upholstery, wool such as alpaca fiber, dynamic microfibers. Ooh. Leather reprete blends, whatever that is.
You know,
and fine Napa leather.
This is going to sound really weird, but I touched an alpaca this weekend, and that fiber is probably very, very soft, I will have to say.
You want to point on the picture where you touched the alpaca?
But I touched it. I just happened to touch an alpaca recently, and it is very soft, so that probably is some pretty good fiber.
There's something you don't see every day, and here is something you don't see every day as well. I love a good concept. Sometimes they look so much different than the regular car.
Oh, yeah.
Like this one from BMW. Alpine concept. It measures 204.7 inches from nose to tail. It's a long one.
Oh, yeah, wow.
It's amazing. It looks really nice.
But they have it blended nicely. You know, it doesn't look overly nosy.
Oh, yeah.
Like a S2000 or something, or like a 350.
They also have a front view of their new...
Because that's nice, but...
V8 engine. Luxurious V8 engine.
Oh, that's nice. Especially in that big thing.
They just show the back end? They don't show the front? Do they show the front?
Yeah, they got the nice LED strips on the back.
Oh,
oh, wow. Yeah, there you go. There's the buck tooth.
And it lights up. So...
I do kind of like.
Nice.
I kind of like the LEDs because the LEDs follow all the way around the grill. They don't just stop on that strip on the side. They follow around the top. It looks like and the bottom. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
Now looking at it, maybe I like this one a little better than like.
Yeah.
The front end of a BMW at some points has looked really
Bad.
goofy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a BMW. I'm a great car.
We're going driving.
We'll just ignore the whole
goofiness. Yeah.
front part. It'll be easy to identify in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Unless there's in the neighborhood where you can afford a BMW, and then there's a lot of them, and you can't identify it. So
Yeah, but it's nice that BMW is finally looking a little bit less like an inbred king. You know, it's a little bit more Bugs Bunny there. It's looking nice.
This is the concept. They'll round.
Oh,
the
yeah,
edges
yeah.
and,
Oh, yeah.
Extract some of the awesomeness that has been poured into most concepts.
Yeah, they'll focus group it. But it looks nice as a concept, though. I like that front end.
Well, when it goes from concept, we got Morse photos. I thought that was it. The other side
there. That's
this
nice.
one looks just like the other side, except
This one has a mountain in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
What
And
the back end.
a very nice back end.
Reminds me of remember those Monte Carlos?
Yeah.
A bit trimmer on the top side.
Yeah, and then there's a better look at the grill. I do like that grill. I like how it's connected up here all the way around. I think it just, when you look at it right here,
It stands out.
it just stands out. It makes it hits that concept look, but it's simple. You're just adding a light behind a grill.
I've seen SUV something with that, and it really does stand out.
Oh yeah, that is a very
kind
nice,
of gaudy.
Yeah,
A bit.
it's a little bit more angular than like the buck teeth models that we've seen in the past. It's nice.
Yeah.
That's stylish.
It's definitely a different sense of style, but when it goes from concept to a real car, we have this next story. Nissan, Infiniti, QX60 Canadian market is what they were reviewing. Starts at $72,444 Canadian Sport all-wheel drive. The all-wheel drive Sport, I guess the American is $62,390.
Yeah, I'm usually
Prices may vary depending on market fluctuation.
I'm usually all about the Asian car brands, but Infiniti and
The grill was inspired by a bamboo forest.
oh, okay,
I guess I see it.
yeah. I mean, it's not bad looking, but it's a QX60.
There are photos below.
Yeah, maybe when you're almost killed in one of these, you look at them differently, but there we go. And yeah, oh no, that's the same.
The same photo, just smaller.
Picture,
Wow.
just smaller. All right,
We got the back end. It looks
We
like
got a back end there. That's not bad. I mean, once
looks
again,
like an SUV.
with LEDs, it's just a lot I think, a lot easier to get a good looking back end because a lot of the lights in the past have just been those bricks.
Yeah.
And that's what you had to have because that's what you got. Now with the LEDs, you can have a little strip. It's compliant and it looks good. So that's where a lot of these back ends are really stepping up.
Sport trim adds black gloss exterior accents, roof tails, roof rails, not.
Oh.
It doesn't have like
like that.
20-inch sport designed wheels in glossy black finish.
Thought
Dark
it had like
trim.
those long tails, like almost like the reverse of the ref from the Rousey fight last night with the twins.
Except on the back.
You just have it on the back end there. It's a nice little
I think they're called
homage.
Those are called rat tails.
Oh,
Rat tails. Dark trim throughout grill, windows, surround sound. Probably special windows. I must have cut out a word or something.
my God, that's a way
It
to
has windows.
that's a way to
Right?
really white trash and infinity, rat tail infinity. Two little
And-
rat tails coming off the back.
Molded body side mountings.
Oh wow, body side moldings, end windows. Holy shit.
Hold tight. It has a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder.
Yeah, I got a button for that. Hang on.
Oh, well. Variable compression engine, 268 horsepower, 286 torques are screwed in there. 9-speed automatic transmission, infinity all-wheel drive. As a comparison, Acura MDX, 290 horsepower from a smoother 3.5 V6 engine, single overhead cam.
Oh yeah. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. MDX, amazing.
This one,
amazing
22,
V6.
27, they got 24 MPG.
Okay. I mean, hey.
Dual 12-inch inside instrument cluster, infotainment, the googly Google stuff, and Google Assistant, and it'll Google you all up and down.
Well, I think we'll all agree if you can afford an Infinity, you're not worried about that 24 miles a gallon.
A carefully assembled interior.
I hope.
For all cars? Okay. Right.
Yeah, this is our Ford Fuck It. We just kind of threw shit in there. There's a couple bucket seats in there. They're actual buckets. They lock in place. You'll be fine.
16-speaker Kabisky audio wireless audio CarPlay, Android Autopilot, or Pro Pilot.
Oh.
Not Autopilot.
Wow, don't give them
I'm going to
that.
make some tea.
Yeah,
No.
well, don't give them that one. Whoa.
Panoramic moonroof, 3D monitor, camera thing, driver assist technology, premium care, does 6 tire rotations and oil or something. But you got a 4-cylinder, so.
Yeah, go with the MDX. Although the MDX is just as overpriced. So just find something you love.
Get a Nissan, whatever, and same thing, or a
Armada.
or a Honda, or a Honda Pilot.
Or a Honda Pilot, yeah. You
Or,
do either.
or you get a the Prius thing, or what was the other one? The Hyundai something. or other.
Yeah,
Hyundai looks like a Range Rover.
I'm going to have to watch the show.
Yeah, I'll have to watch the show to find out this next story. How Toyota hails Hydra. Toyota hails Hydra, announcing a new collab, joining forces to scale Hydra's power, transporting integrated fueling vehicle logistics support throughout Southern California.
Oh.
Toyota Motors of North America and Ohio Road Energy Partners to develop 40 new hydrogen fuel cell Class 8 trucks for the Southern California area to advance bio-emissions freight.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's where you want to just advance emissions, period. But in that little valley there in California. But also, I mean, high road, hydrogen. I love the play on words there. That's cheeky. I like
Well, High Road, not Hydra, will supply Toyota with access to 117 hydrogen-powered Class 8 semi-trucks it acquired in the Nikola Nikola.
Uh,
not
and-
Nokia.
and I was like, damn.
In
What was
the-
Nokia working on?
Nikola bankruptcy auction.
Oh, yeah. We
Someone
talked
had
about
to
that.
pay for something.
Yeah, with Nikola.
And this
going
is
down.
where they'll go, and Toyota will
I mean, hey,
fix them, make
you
them
know,
better. I don't know what they do.
this is if you're going to get hydrogen started, this is where you're going to get it started. You're going to get it started with the trucks, and I mean, start in California. Why not? There's a lot of stuff that needs to be transported around. It's a heavily trafficked area, especially with the traffic they get on their highways over there. Why not put out hydrogen? A bunch of hydrogen trucks out there. You get some fucking electric too, if that's your kink. I don't know, but that's where you started with the trucks.
Well, Toyota, I do know that Toyota has 30 years of fuel cell development experience. So it's
yeah.
gonna go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if there's anybody that I would trust with it, it'd be them. Yeah.
But at this point, they've all must have been working on it
Oh yeah,
30.
yeah.
Some better than others, I guess. But
Oh yeah, probably. But you know, at least we're getting towards it. You know, it's not just a far-flung hope, and the CIA's killing anybody that figures out the water, the water algorithm. But it's nice. Hydrogen, you get water as an emission. Do it with the trucks. That's how you get it in there.
well, if you find yourself on the internet places, you might want to go on the fancy thinking box to the old PJANDWH.com or Facebook or YouTube. What are we on?
Facebook.com/Lugnutz podcast on top of PJandWH.com. And that's where you're going to find all the luggy and nutty polished content of the Perjangers and Wallhangers Media Network coming to you ever so slightly behind. And of course, Delco or Bust, it is coming out to you with screenings soon. And until next time, I guess it doesn't matter if you drive a hydrogen Toyota or a gasoline Porsche, because nothing rolls without Lugnutz. We'll see you next time, gang. Until then,
Porsche
drive on.
is ending production on the Pecan.
Oh,
Oh, no, the Macan, not the
Oh.
Pecan.
okay.
They weren't making pies.
I was about to say, I didn't know they were into pies like that, besides the square root of them. But, okay.
They might need to use pie to make whatever's going to replace the Porsche Pecan.
Yeah.
Or Macan. In a can? Can it
Now-
do the can?
Now I kind of want the thumbnail for this podcast to be a pecan with fucking wheels on it.
Maybe AI will put it like right.
Like a little Porsche, like a 911, and then you just have it look like a pecan. Until next time, we love you, we miss you, and we want to see you then. Drive on, gearheads. Bye-bye. They had an alpaca at the event. So I was like, all right, I'll pet it. And I
Then
saw
you went and you really stroked the alpaca. Huh?
Yeah, I had to rub the old alpaca there at the event, but everything turned out okay, Oh, God, that was funny. Alpaca for the win, Alex.
Auto block really got that one. So, summer is here and it's arrived all at once. This just in. The world has not changed.
No, not one bit. Not one goddamn bit, but,
Although it has changed. Just
Yeah.
very
ever so slightly.
It's changed a dukkha. That's a Buddhism term of a granite block, a mile high, a mile wide.
Oh.
Then every 100,000 years, an angel comes and wipes it with a cheesecloth, and one dukkha is just one of them eroded down.
A cheesecloth.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a little useless fact for you that you'll never use.
This is very interesting. Very interesting. Is F1 hitting Netflix?
I was not about to be held hostage by Apple. You're great, but
We already pay for Netflix, though.
if I already paid
I mean,
for the F1 app and you take that away,
yeah. But if you put it
I'm
all
not
on,
gonna
on
get
Netflix, all right, I forgive you.
I'll watch it when it's on.
Yeah,
on
when you hit it on the
Yeah,
flicks,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll admit. Yeah, no, I'm not buying. I'm not getting it.
No.
Sorry, no. You
No,
can't
but-
force me. You can't.
If you put it on Netflix, yeah, absolutely, I'll watch it because I already pay for that. It's not like Netflix. It's the one thing about Netflix. They were in the beginning of this streaming service. They have that tier I gladly pay for no ads. And you know what they don't do? They don't play advertisements for their shows in the beginning of the show you're about to watch. And that's why I love Netflix.
Yeah. Except the Rousey fight.
Oh, yeah.
There was one, but
Yeah.
there's only one fight with one round. That was a really
really
good
nice
fight.
You know what? That was the only acceptable advertisement I think I've ever seen in television.
But
Was the Rousey
that
fight,
Rousey fight, it was 17 seconds, but it was an amazing 17
That
seconds.
was.
I got to tell you.
It was. I mean, Carano had her in a headlock, and then Rousey just said, nope.
Yeah, it
done.
would have been over the other way if she just locked that
just a little.
guillotine in,
If you locked it in, it would have been different. So that was still a good fight, especially all the fights. The Nate Diaz fight. Oh my God, bloody as shit with him and Mike Perry. I always want to call him Matthew Perry because of the guy from Friends, but it's not him. He's dead. That'd be a different fight.
We're not going to think about that fault. We will think about starting the show or ending the show wherever this
Because they're going to hit that subscribe button, like and comment below, and then right above my head is the very best Perjangers and Wallhangers video for you. Right above Big Brother's head is going to be every single Lugnutz podcast in a playlist for you. And, of course, until we see you next time, gang, drive on.